Now on News Desk. Let me take you now to one of the busiest roads that connects the western and central regions to the capital, the Kasoa-Accra Highway. Sadly, the once glorious stretch has lost its glory. Gaping potholes, stagnant rainwater, and mud from surrounding hills have taken over portions of the road, forcing commuters to spend sometimes hours in traffic on a trip that would have ordinarily lasted some minutes. JoyNews' Faustina Safo has more in today's episode of our Potholes Exhibition series.
A few meters from the Kasoa toll booth is a stagnant pool of water, more like a naturally created government's flagship project. One district, one dam. The problem, however, is that the irrigation potential of this particular dam, created by cascading rainwater and mudslides, is not being tapped as it sits right in the middle of the road. Drivers navigating this stretch must drive with caution, mindful of the peril that awaits them if they speed up. With each rainfall, the asphalt on this stretch is covered with thick sludge from surrounding hills. Frustrated residents say for years, successive governments have looked on without providing a permanent solution to the problem.
From Tobu to Nankasangasa de Bahan, you can 6 hours. And here the Moncanchira Womo. Ghana Penifono Mudri Homon Faho, no ma father leno, no ma so hazard. Yesterday,
we spent 6 hours in traffic from the toll booth to this point. Our leaders don't use this stretch each time it rains. They rather put on their sirens and use the other lane. If they were compelled to use this stretch to have a feel of how we spend so much money fixing our tires, probably they would ensure that this issue is addressed.
And so before Hapa, I be in Ghana, Ecosa, me break man, I be you as see, maybe I do, I see a big nature, big mama.
Top government officials own houses around this place, but they keep mute and watch us suffer. Just now, my brake band came off. I have to buy a new one.
Ghana in 24/7, and then who the Omoya Mayan. I feel be a to me. I feel be as ammonia shame found as a nipa.
I honestly don't see what the government is doing to help us as citizens. Every year during the rainy season, this is what we endure. Government needs to construct a huge drain to channel excess water and then get a professional to see how we can prevent the mud from clogging our drains.
Drains designed to channel excess water are now clogged with mud and overgrown weeds. Right before my eyes, a vehicle got stuck, trapped in the mud, a testament to the unforgiving nature of the road.
This stretch is a very busy stretch, and ordinarily it's the only stretch that takes you from the central region to the Greater Accra region with ease. It's a major highway, and just few meters away from this point was the once vibrant toll booth that served as a source of income and revenue to government. So even as I struggle to pull out my feet from the mud, the big question is, where did all that money go to? Well, obviously I can help this gentleman, but then hopefully government can do something to help him by getting this road fixed.
John is a contractor under the Ministry of Roads and Highways. His job is to desilt the drains and gather the mud from the road each time it rains. But he laments he has not been paid for the past 4 years.
Enka first na enka nsuo to ye na no enka ahomache se wo baka bana ye nwie ya enka ya clear kwan no mu nyina eyi gata ni mu na bet mami for the past 4 good years 2 months ya ye adwuma we ma highways 4 good years 2 months mu na ye koyi omuntu ya yeka
Initially, when it rains, we quickly bring in our machines to pack the mud from the road. But for the past 4 years, 2 months, we have not been paid by the highways authorities.
We decided to drive to Barrier, and for hours, my team was stuck in traffic. A kilometer journey from the Kasoa-Accra to Barrier. It took about 2 hours, 15 minutes. The police had to create a diversion route due to the intensity of the mudslide, forcing motorists to share one lane. I spotted this excavator, which had been deployed to gather silt. Unfortunately, it broke down.
Honestly, it's really hard. Like, even when I take a drive with my driver and we go towards Accra, it's 4 hours. We were in traffic for 4 hours on the road. Like, it's a non-stop thing. And even I went to Tuba, right? The road over there, they had it, once I closed down, we were driving on the same side of the road. You had cars coming from this way, cars coming from that way, going towards each other. Like, that's not safe.
Each time
it rains, everyone feels the pinch. The police had to create a diversion at Barrier because the road is unmotorable. I am a motor rider, and each time it rains, I know I will have to spend my sales fixing one problem or the other on my bike.
As drivers navigate the quagmire, they plead with governments to act. The question is, when will government fix this problem? Faustina Safo for JoyNews.
While talking about fixing the problems, the Ghana Highways Authority has commenced pothole repairs on the Accra-bound stretch of the Accra-Tema motorway days after JoyNews highlighted the perilous conditions motorists face due to the abundance of potholes. A visit by JoyNews Monday morning reviewed some progress with some of the potholes successfully patched. Notably, the persistent traffic congestion caused by the deteriorated road near the Lakblakpa Bridge has substantially improved. However, a number of potholes on the Accra-bound stretch remain not fixed. JoyNews remains vigilant, closely monitoring the situation to ensure the safety and convenience of commuters.